Today we are going to be talking about fact families, specifically fact families using multiplication and division. The objectives for this particular lesson are for the students to learn that division is what is known as the inverse operation of multiplication, and vice versa. Multiplication is the inverse operation of division. They will also clearly see the relationship between multiplication and division. It's a family relationship. The content standard addressed in this lesson is the ability to multiply and divide within 100. Specifically, the math content standard states that students will be able to fluently multiply and divide within 100 using strategies such as the relationship between multiplication and division. In other words, if you know that 8 times 5 equals 40, you can know that 40 divided by 5 equals 8. Students will learn the properties of operations. The standard also states that by the end of the 3rd grade, students should know from memory all products of two one-digit numbers. Wow! In this lesson, we will be using inverse operation. This means the opposite operation. For example, the opposite of addition is subtraction, and the opposite or inverse operation of multiplication is division. Commutative property. This property states that changing the order of the factors does not change the product. 12 times 3 equals 36. 3 times 12 also equals 36. Changing the order of the 3 and the 12 does not change the answer. Finally, we have what we call fact family. Multiplication and division sentences that use the same numbers are called a fact family. For example, the numbers 3, 4, and 12 can all be used to make the number sentences 3 times 4 equals 12 and 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Today we're going to talk about fact families. Here we are on 4th Street where we find families of 4s. Our first family consists of the numbers 4, 2, and 8. We begin with the multiplication sentences. 4 times 2 equals 8. Using the commutative property, we are able to change the order of our factors, the numbers we are using to multiply. 2 times 4 equals 8. The order of our factors does not change the product, the answer of our multiplication sentence. Now that we have our multiplication sentences for this family, we are able to use the inverse operation or opposite operation of multiplication. In other words, we can make division sentences using this family of numbers. In division, we always start with our product because it's the largest number in the family. 8 divided by 4 equals 2, and 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Now let's visit another family. We have 4, 9, and 36. We start with our multiplication sentences. 4 times 9 equals 36. Using the commutative property, we also have 9 times 4 equals 36. Remember, the order of our factors does not change the product. Using our product, we see 36 divided by 4 equals 9, and 36 divided by 9 equals 4. Okay, now let's visit another neighborhood. Here we are on 3rd Street, where we find families containing 3s. Our first fact family is 3, 4, and 12. 3 times 4 equals 12. Remembering to use the commutative property, we know 4 times 3 equals 12 as well. For our first division sentence, we have 12 divided by 3 equals 4. And finally, 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Okay, the last fact family we'll visit here is 3, 7, and 21. 3 times 7 equals 21. So what's the next multiplication sentence? Excellent! 7 times 3 equals 21. Remember, the order of our factors doesn't matter. The product remains the same. Our first division sentence here is 21 divided by 3 equals 7. And the last sentence is 21 divided by 7 equals 3. Okay, now let's review. We're going to choose a fact family from 2 sets of numbers. One set is indeed a fact family, a group of numbers that can be arranged to make several multiplication and division sentences. The other set is simply a group of random numbers. I want you to pick the fact family from the 2 options. Here we go. Our first set of numbers, 3, 4, 15. And our second set of numbers, 2, 9, 18. Which set of numbers is a fact family? That's right, 2, 9, and 18. 2, 9, and 18 can be used to make the following number sentences. 2 times 9 equals 18, 9 times 2 equals 18, 18 divided by 2 equals 9, and 18 divided by 9 equals 2. Let's try one more. Our first set of numbers, 6, 8, 48. And our second set, 5, 7, 25. Which set is a fact family? If you picked 6, 8, and 48, you are correct. 6, 8, and 48 can be used to make the following number sentences. 6 times 8 equals 48, 8 times 6 equals 48, 48 divided by 6 equals 8, and 48 divided by 8 equals 6. Okay, one more activity. Let's see if you can pick which of the following numbers is not a part of the fact family. In other words, it cannot be used like the other numbers in the group to create multiplication and division sentences. Ready? Let's go. Of these 4 numbers, which number does not belong to this particular fact family? Excellent. The number 3 does not belong here. With 2, 7, and 14, our number sentences are 2 times 7 equals 14, 7 times 2 equals 14, 14 divided by 2 equals 7, and 14 divided by 7 equals 2. So are you ready to go again? Of these 4 numbers, which number is not a part of this particular fact family? Correct. The number 24 does not belong here. 3, 9, and 27 give us 3 times 9 equals 27, 9 times 3 equals 27. 27 divided by 3 equals 9, and 27 divided by 9 equals 3. Okay, one more grouping. Which number does not belong in this particular fact family? That's right, the 10 is not part of this fact family. 5, 8, and 40 give us 5 times 8 equals 40, 8 times 5 equals 40. 40 divided by 5 equals 8, and 40 divided by 8 equals 5. Excellent job, everyone. Now you have a better understanding of fact families and how multiplication and division relate to each other.